The live
That's a
stream shut
mixer.
down in
That's
the
a
special
mixer.
league.
Like for scrap engineering. No, it adjusts the levels of. Right, it's not like a synthesizer. Let me show my phone. Yeah,
It's up. We're live right now.
We live online?
Yeah.
Hey, online. How y'all doing? Shut my phone off real quick. Let me get my eyes caught. Take your
Yo, this motherfucker heat wave serious.
It's sick. It's real sick. Here, come over. There we go. Oh, it's got a delay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning. You already know, man. We live, man. You already know, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. I got a lot of people in the building right off the top. I thought I had a mislapse. You know what I'm saying? Put them headphones on when you get a shot. Yep.
Sure
So you get here and swing that microphone towards you. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying?
Neat. Hi.
Yes. Hello.
I don't know where to look.
Right there at that camera, right there. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, look right there. Don't look at them monitors. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at them monitors. Look at that camera right there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, first and foremost, man, shout out to Fit First, man. My brother Joe Lizzie and my whole Fit First crew. What's good, man? It's a heat wave out here. I don't know what we're doing over there at Fit First today, but I don't think it's a lot. I don't think it's a lot over there at Fit First today. But I got to call Joe up and I got to find out what's going on over there. But shout out to Fit First, man. Shout out to Queen City Fresh, man. If your car ain't Queen City Fresh, Chief said, what? It smells like truck butt. You understand what I'm saying? So go on over there, make sure your car's Queen City Fresh. All right. So before I stop my show, man, you know, I want to say RIP to one of my brothers. I want to get a moment of silence for him. You know what I'm saying? My brother Level, Larry Rose, rest in peace. I got the news last night that he passed away. He was killed in Pawtucket last night or the night before. I can't even remember. But rest in peace to Level. That's one of my brothers. But just let me get a moment of silence for him first. I just want to say, man, it's like I just watched my brother do 20-something years in prison with me and come home and get murdered. It hits different. It hits the jails different. It hits the brothers that been locked up with Level different. It hits everybody different. I just want to say, man, because I know I have too much to say, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But what I'm gonna say is, we gotta stop understanding the value of life, the value of our freedom. Once I started realizing the value of life and the value of my freedom, I really didn't care about nothing negative. I don't want nothing negative. I don't want to be a part of that's gonna take me there. That's where I put my mind at.
That part right there.
Trying to put my brothers that come home from prison at a time. You can't get caught up that we don't respect jails. We don't respect death. So I'm just gonna leave it at that note. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want to say, man, my condolences goes out to the Rose. I know them personally. And my This is condolences from the No Longer Trap podcast, from my family and from my city. Because this is we lost another soul. You know what I'm saying? So
this has to end.
This has to end.
Has to end.
This has to end. We're just gonna and let Trump do the rest.
No.
Well,
let's not do that. Let's not be that.
And today's show is gonna be kind of different. Because after I let this woman tell y'all what she brings to the table and what she offers, because she offers a lot, especially for men. And I need men to pay attention today to her when she speaks. But before I let her speak, I want to say this. Yo, we must start right now today. In the middle of a heat wave, we must check ourselves. Ourselves, not somebody else's kid, not somebody else. Everybody needs to check themselves. Go in the box and say, yo, I'm going to be a better person today. I'm not going to do this to somebody. We got to start doing that, bro. It's getting hot. You know what? When it gets hot, we get chippy. When it gets hot, we get chippy. As black people, we get chippy when it gets hot. We get irritated. We get agitated fast. Everything starts happening to us at once when it gets hot. And that's when things start happening. Emotions start getting high. Anger start getting high. People start dying.
It's time to start.
People start dying.
Yeah.
So right now, we must check ourselves in the middle of a heat wave. We must say, yo, I got to check my attitude today. I can't let this heat make me into a bad demon today and took my attitude on somebody else that might be going through something, that might have a gun on them, that might have a knife on them.
That part.
You understand what I'm saying? People got to understand that what somebody else is going through. And this is the middle of a heat wave. Everybody in my city knows when Providence, Rhode Island gets hot,
it gets hot.
Bullets get hot too.
Exactly, it gets hot.
Tempers get hot. Everybody says we have to start right now, bro. Not just me losing my brother yesterday. It ain't just that. That played a part in why I'm saying this. But I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I seen it getting chippy Sunday. I seen a lot of guys at Juneteenth. I seen a lot of chippy shit. And I know it's getting hot. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, them fucking hot as hell. So you want to be gangster, run around in this city, yo, they got a fucking hot selling intake for you. They got a fucking hot ass hole over there at that memorial for you. Because let me tell you something. The same way you're not playing with people, ain't nobody playing with you. So when you go strike, you better fucking strike. Because if you miss, what happens then?
It's over.
So what I'm trying to say to y'all is, yo, it's hot out here. We must check ourselves, man. And I say that to myself too, because I know how I am, cuz you know how I am when I'm hot, I get agitated. I take my anger on wrong people. I know that about myself. That's why I like to be by myself. Because when I get agitated, I take it out on the wrong people every time. And I know that about myself. So now, you know what I do? I try to prevent that. I stay away. When I know that I'm chippy, I like to be chippy with me and my dogs. I like to be chippy by myself. I talk to myself, cuz. I don't want to bring my that cloud of anger and just stress, because I might be, you know what I'm saying, cuz? You could be stressed out.
What that's called is introspection. That's called introspection. When you stop and you take a moment and you look within and you evaluate who, what, where, when, and why from within.
Yes. Yes, and that's what I do. And that's what I want people to start practicing, because that's what I practice. And I just started practicing. So people that know me, they probably be like, wow.
Congratulations.
I just started practicing. And I'm not good at it yet. I'm still.
Okay, but you took a step, and you're taking many more.
I acknowledge I can see. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I get mad now, I think about why I got mad. What triggered me? What is it worth it? Why did I even excel that high?
That's wisdom.
You understand
because
what I'm saying?
As we get older,
yeah,
we learn that, wait a minute, something isn't right. I keep hitting my head up against the wall.
Yes.
I keep coming to a break to where I can't break through. Something else. I've done everything I possibly can do on the outside.
Yes.
The last step is you have to look within. Once you look, that's the last key. Once you look within and you're able to evaluate within and adjust, learn to adjust on the fly in some cases, because sometimes things just pop off.
But
you know what I'm saying? But you are learning, just like so many of us in our community, our Black and brown community now. We are all learning how to live, just live, not live and survive. We've been for so long, we've had to live in survival mode.
Yes.
Even those of us who had it good, like pretty easy and what have you. But just the fact that we are colored people here within the United States, we have been living in a survival mode.
Yes. And that goes into one of my other points. Oh no, I'm gonna talk about women, because somebody had told me that women are down unemployment now in 2025 in Rhode Island. Well, he didn't kind of say that, but he was insinuating towards that. But what I said was, women in 2025 have excelled in my city. There's no more a lot of women on welfare no more. Most of the women are working. They're working women. Most women got jobs. Yeah. It's golden in here, Cheap? I know. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Chief Rocker in the building. Chief Rocker is definitely in the building. Yeah. You got his seat over there for him. He's controlling the boards. He's doing a lot of things today. You know what I'm saying? But Chief, I don't know if you was listening to what I was saying. I was just talking about how the heat wave is so hot that I don't know if you know Level got killed last night. Who? Level, Larry Rose from Manton.
No, I don't know him.
He's from the Brick, but Larry Rose, man, he was a great dude, man. Rest in peace, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I was just saying how it's getting hot, Chief. You know how when it's hot, man.
Agitated.
Yes, Chief. Talk about it, Chief.
Stupid fight for nothing or whatever, because people are angry because of the heat.
Yes.
The heat bring out the heat.
Yes. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be here and be able to talk to your listeners, because we have an avenue out of it. It's the ultimate altogether? No, but it's a piece to the puzzle to where we as a community can come together and uplift ourselves so that we can help to break that type of generational cycle.
That curse.
Always in a struggle mode.
Always in survival mode. Why we can't have our feet up? Why we can't sit back and just backs?
Exactly.
Why we always got to be in hustle mode? Why we always got to be in survival mode? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, well, let me get into it now. Well, I'm going to tell you why she's here. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you why she's here, what she got started, and what I support, what I stand up, what I'm going to be a part of. So I'll let her.
Much, Trav. Thank you so much. Again, I want to say thank you, Trav, for having me on here today. And thank you to all of the listeners. So my name is Natasha Smith Hazard.
My family.
That's right. I am a state licensed certified financial fiduciary. So what does that mean? That's a long way of saying that I am a state licensed financial professional. It is my passion. It really is. It's my passion. I truly think it's my purpose now to help to teach and educate the members of my community about wealth and financial responsibility. So going along with that, this Saturday coming up on June 28th at the Black Lives Matter building from 2 to 4 p.m., I and my team will be hosting a wealth and legacy workshop open to all men, boys, men, teenagers, fathers, uncles, heads of households, grandfathers. Why did I decide to gear it towards men? In honor of two things. For one, Father's Day, because we happen to be in June, and I want to be able to honor all fathers. And I believe that the fathers within our community are truly are definitely a part of the members of our heads of household. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of women who are also heads of households and head up to definitely my head up and whatnot for them. as well. But for this workshop, it is geared towards men. And the second aspect of why I decided to do it towards men is in honor of my father, Nathaniel T. Smith, who passed away a few years ago, who taught me.
Now, now not to cut your wisdom, but is women welcomed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. If you're a mom and you have a son and there's no one else to take him, come. By all means, come.
The kids should definitely learn.
Do you know Shawnice Hall?
Yes, I do.
We want her.
We
We want Shawnice Hall. We want Shawnice
Come on
Hall.
out. All right. So yes. So what we'll be doing is we are going to be hosting, like I said, it's a men's wealth and legacy workshop. Myself and my team are going to teach you about 3 tools. It's actually very simple. See, there's a reason why that financial literacy and wealth management, because those are 2 different things, why they're not taught in schools. Okay. So what we will be teaching is we are going to be talking about 3 different products and how to utilize these products, the steps, the actual actionable step-by-step steps into which how to utilize them to not only gain financial stability and wealth, but also have a way to protect your asset from tax liabilities.
That's important.
Because that's the biggest thing. Unfortunately, a lot of us pay a lot of money back to the IRS, and there are vehicles in which that we can put our finances and our money into, financial products that we can put our finance and our money into that avoids having to pay those high amount of taxes.
So basically, you're cutting the middleman off.
Absolutely. So, and as well as one of the things that we are going to be talking about at the financial, the workshop there is we're going to be talking about the importance of something like life insurance or IULs.
Yeah.
I truly believe that if every Black and brown family had decided to put life insurance on their sons, we would not have so much killing in the streets.
Why do you say that now? Because I disagree on that.
No, here's the reason why I say that.
Yeah. Elaborate, please.
Absolutely. You know this for the fact. All banks and even insurance companies are owned by the 1% within this country.
Mm-hmm.
They're owned by the 1%.
That's a fact.
So if we insure our Black and brown youngs, our Black and brown men, and they begin to die, they will have to pay and pay and pay. I will give you an example. The California fires, right?
Yep.
The housing insurance gave problems in wanting to pay. They didn't want to pay because they were like, oh, well, you knew you were in a fire zone. We don't want to pay you. But guess who paid every single time? Life insurance. Every single one.
Without no
issue, nothing. Paid. Oh, and by the way, for those individuals who don't know a little bit, and you'll learn a little bit about life insurance, and it's all going to be in simple terms. I'll leave you with a quick little quip here. So when people pass away, all of your accounts are frozen. Mm-hmm. They're frozen immediately.
Soon as you're deceased.
Soon as even if you're married, your accounts, your checking account, your savings account, your 401k, your 529 plan, all of your money market, whatever you've got in any kind of account, it's frozen. Okay? So that means your spouse, your daughter, your son, whoever is supposed to be able to continue to take care of the family can't have access to that money until it goes to probate court. Yep. And probate court can take anywhere from a year to 2. Yep. So now there is no income coming in because that person is gone.
So now you're faced with selling the house or the mortgage getting
and bye-bye, there goes your
the car notes,
wealth.
everybody else.
Now you have to get rid of that asset. And too many of our families are in that type of situation. Come on out to the workshop and I'm going to teach you a way around that. One of the ways around that, I'll drop a little hint right now, is called the payable upon death. You can go to your bank and get that form. You fill out that form. Payable upon death states that if I die, the person who gets these accounts are this, and this account cannot go into probate court. Right. Life insurance.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Right?
I got to do that.
You're going to learn that.
Yeah, I got to do that. I got bank account.
Another little tip I'll give you is life insurance cannot be frozen like your checking account. So your life insurance will never go through probate court. It will pay out immediately, and that's just life insurance. There's other things too that we're talking about, and that's just I'm just talking about just life insurance. Let's index universal life insurance. That's a life insurance that makes you money.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you utilize those kind of that kind of product to create your family bank. That's where generational lies.
See, I never knew that we're setting ourselves up for failure by letting our go to probate court.
I gotta stop you. No. Let me hear you. Hear me out. I understand how you feel, and you're absolutely right, because that's how it feels from this side.
Yeah.
On the other side, what they're saying is good. This is the reason why this is not taught in schools. The reason why it's not taught in schools is because they want those who do not know to continue to be in the know. See, our white counterparts get together with their families, either on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, when all the family come together and they have a family meeting. Because they have IULs and annuities and life insurance, and they've got cash value that's been building up over generations. And they all sit down and they say, okay, we got the life insurance on little Johnny, and he's doing great. And then we've got that annuity that's over here that grandma had, and she's doing well with her retirement. And and they have these types of conversations. And the reason why is because it has been taught within their families. Unfortunately, here in the Black community, that has been systematically taken from us. This is the reason why I out this workshop. The workshop is being done by myself and my team. We are people from the community. We are from here. We are not. So not only are we state licensed professionals, that we are trusted financial independent people that can handle your financial needs. We come from your community. We look like you. We speak like you. We speak your language, and we are going to explain these types of programs and break them down in a simple step-by-step form to where we all understand.
What about situations like that? That last one.
Which one? I have diabetes, cancer. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I have diabetes, cancer, and asthma. I don't qualify. Read all the fine print. You might not qualify for life insurance for certain products. However, I pull for myself. I actually work with a company called Transamerica. I actually can pull from over 2,000 other products. There is a product for you. It's just that whoever you spoke to did not get all of the information when speaking to you. They didn't really get to know you. So because they didn't really get to know you, they didn't know that type of information going in. So they tried to put you in a product that was best
stuff like
for
that
somebody else.
Stuff like that turns people off, or even trying to investigate.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's done on purpose. Now, I don't know. Now, I don't know the person she sat across, the agent she sat across could be a very reputable person, but I like to ask the question, did the person look like you? Did they come from your community? Do they truly want the best for you?
Yeah.
Like, for real, because I want the best for people in my community, because I am a part of this community. I live here. I am from here. I am Black, I am brown, I am from Rhode Island.
Facts.
Yeah.
Period.
I think that's dope.
And this is my way of helping my community. I call it yielding my weapons. This is my weapon. My weapon is education, financial education. The reason why, because it's very simple. They use a lot of big words on purpose. Yeah. A lot of agents and a lot of insurance companies use big words on purpose because they want to push on you a product that benefits them. I'm not in it to benefit me. It's a free workshop. I'm even going to feed you. The benefit I get out of it is that I'm going and that you're raising your children in.
So like something as simple as account, they still have that in high school. I know, like they took that away a long time ago, but I think that's dope to teach financial literacy to the young. And why they're young? Because now when you're young and you got in your mind embedded how to manage your money on all levels.
As soon as you get older, it's easier.
But the other thing, back to the insurance, like when you said insuring our youth, all our kids, even if your kid ain't outside like that or whatever. I remember my grandfather, I used to act up or whatever, not like that, but my grandfather used to feel like there was an opportunity and chance that something could happen. So he had life insurance on me.
Yeah. And it's the cheapest way to create generational wealth because you're the youngest and the healthiest.
That too, but Trap was dope about that, what she was saying earlier too. If all of us in this country put life insurance on our youth, when like cities or states or whatever where we die like that, young, that shit will stop.
Cause they'll go, yo, we gotta keep paying out millions to these people. We're making them millionaires. We are making these people, they're killing each other, and we're making them rich. And they'll stop it. They'll have cops on every corner. They're gonna stop. They're gonna stop.
They're gonna think twice.
Facts. They're gonna think twice.
Yes, they are. I never thought of it like that.
That's gonna enact police reform. That's gonna enact governmental reform, because after they pay out so much, they're like, whoa, we got to slow it down. Imagine if 10 years ago, 10 years ago in Chicago, if all the brothers that were passed had life insurance on them. Imagine what Chicago would look like today.
Oh my God, it'll be Black Wall Street.
Exactly.
Cali too.
And Rhode Island is small.
Yeah.
We are small, but our community is quite mighty.
Yes, we are.
A very, very small investment can lead to a legacy that helps your family from this generation and many, many moons beyond. It starts with education. Yeah. Come on out to the workshop.
All right, so
tell them again the dates.
Date this Saturday, June 28th, from 2 to 4 p.m. Black Lives Matter building, 225 Main Street, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Come on out. We're gonna feed you. We're gonna give you bread for knowledge, food for thought and food for belly. Come hungry, cause let's get our community together. Let's learn about it. All I want to do is teach you the steps.
One of my questions, I know probably Chief got a few questions for you, but I got a few questions. And one of my first questions to you is, what you told me your father, you're doing this in the memory of your father.
Yes.
But what drives you to empower men?
It's not just men. This workshop, the planning of this workshop is just the first workshop. It just happened to be in June, and I miss my dad in honor of Father's Day. So that's what this particular one is about.
I don't want women to bogart our stuff though. I'm being real.
Well, I'm sorry, but a lot of times I'm just saying, us women, we don't drop the ball on this stuff. So we're on this stuff. This is why I'm starting with our men, because us women, we're on it. We've been doing it.
So, even though this is going to be the first one, you're going to do this annually?
Monthly. But my goal is to do this monthly.
Monthly, once a month.
Right. Yeah, that's and what will help that to happen would be if people come out to this one on Saturday.
Yes.
If you can't make it, send a friend, send a relative, send your kid.
I know all y'all ain't busy your whole 24 hours.
Yo,
we just 2 hours and I'm feeding you.
Yeah, we really need a strong turnout on this. The reason why we do is because, see, this group is not just about it's about financial literacy, but it's gonna empower men in all kinds of ways, man. When us men get around and we sit around with powerful women that
are not your family like you're supposed to.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. Just imagine this, right? Because we a bunch of men there, and we got some women that are non-biased that are there to help us with situations that we love to ask the women in our lives or mothers, but that we can't because it's confrontational argument, and give another opinion from a woman's perspective and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? And I always believe that kind of amongst men, because sometimes when things accomplished.
Not only do we get it accomplished, we overwhelm.
Yes.
With our intelligence, with our beauty, with our style. How much of our style is stolen every single day?
Yes.
We don't just accomplish. We go far beyond and set whole new trends.
New trends. And my next question is, this group, there's no age limits?
No age limit.
So you could bring a 10-year-old, you know what I'm saying?
Bring your 10-year-old.
Courage to bring you encourage, yes.
Absolutely. You know what I noticed? Kids get this faster than adults do.
Yeah, they do.
That's why they becoming millionaires faster now.
My first introduction of financial literacy was from my grandmother. And even though like allowance back then or whatever, if you was fortunate enough to get someone making something, I'm like, I used to laugh at my grandmother, but now I'm laughing at myself, because whether I was getting $5 or $10, And for my weekend or whatever, my grandmother used to be like, "You better save your money. You better save half of that. Don't go spend all that at the arcade.
Yeah.
Put some away." She used to say that all the time.
My grandfather used to say, "Rest in peace to Rooster." My grandfather Rooster used to tell me that all the time. He used to go, 50 cents. You put it, you got any money put away? And I used to be like, nah, man, he's gonna be you gonna be a pooper all your life then. You gonna be a pooper all your life. But see, I like I told her yesterday when we was on the radio, I believe she's on the straight, that path is great. But what's greater, and I believe, is computer literacy. Because a lot of men don't know how to ask the men in this chat right now. If there's a man in this chat or a woman, is your man or your brother computer literacy? Would you say, yo, I'm gonna send my boyfriend, I'm gonna send my husband? You understand what I'm saying?
My event does not require any computers whatsoever.
Yes, and sometimes people are scared of that.
Right.
Y'all don't want to be down there messing with no computers.
Any computer whatsoever, you don't have to worry about it. Just come and sit in a chair.
That's crazy.
What did he say?
No, Max in the comments or whatever, the first comment he said a minute ago when she was talking about that stuff, he said, not to knock the situation, but Mac was saying a lot of black men in our community are hard to reach. And then he was talking about, remember Mac was selling insurance? Yeah. He said I was selling life insurance last year, and not one black man I know paid attention.
Wow.
Yeah,
well,
that's sad, man.
Well, it is sad. It is sad.
That's sad, man. Because I remember Mac pushing that.
Well,
I remember Mac pushing that.
You want to know why? This is what I believe. This is what I believe. The reason why that happened. It is because we have been turned off to it. A lot of times when we go into the insurance company, we go into the bank, we're not speaking to someone who looks like us, who can talk like us in our language. So they'll sit there and use all this long word jargon that we really don't understand, right? We really just don't understand. And they just start pushing papers in front of you, and you feel like you've been taken advantage of. That's what it is. You walk away feeling like, damn, like how come I feel like either I got taken advantage of if I did it, or that I probably missed out on something because they couldn't explain it to me. Commission or me being impressed by them and what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's and another thing too. It's a twofold situation. Another thing, a lot of times our community, we have been so abused by everybody else in the community. Every time we do hear something that is positive that can help us, we automatically assume, oh no, that's a scam. Oh no, that's a scam. That's a scam. No, that's got to be a scam.
That seems like a scam, but that's not.
Right, exactly.
They say they said Mecca said both parents can have life insurance on one kid,
and not all do that. Correct.
And even though she said that made me think of something else, because I play around, me and O play around. She be talking shit. She be like, "That's why I'm gonna get a life insurance policy on you." I'd be like, "Yo, you better not."
Tell her, come see me. Why not? Come see me.
Because we're not married.
Exactly. Then she definitely needs a life insurance policy on you. She absolutely needs a life insurance, especially, and I don't know your whole business, but especially she got years put into this relationship. Absolutely. How dare you? You're not gonna pull a Temptations. Oh, he left us alone. No.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Was a Rolling Stone around here.
I ain't gonna lie. My ex got life insurance on me.
You better bring
she got life insurance on me. I think she paid $16 a month.
You can really do that. You can get life insurance policies on people.
Yeah.
I don't think that's cool.
Can I say this for single parents? Let me just say this for single parents.
I hope not listening.
You don't need permission from the other parent to put life insurance on your child.
Long as you're on the birth certificate.
Right. Exactly. Just to let you know.
And then, man, God forbid, but if something happened and then they found that out.
Let me throw an idea out at you. Let me throw an idea out at you.
We lit, man.
I'm gonna throw something out at you for real quick. So single parents, again, let's say we have a single dad paying child support, right? Mm-hmm. Right. But if you get an IUL, which is a universal life policy, you'll learn about it if you come to the workshop, on your child.
You're on child support, you better listen.
Listen, yeah, you get it on your child. And after a while, and it's remember, because it's on your child, so it's super cheap. It protects your child. And you start paying. After a while, that kind of gains what's called a cash value. Mm-hmm. So now you've got this mini bank inside your policy. You have it that protects your child, yes, but you have this little lump cash that continues to grow. After a while, you'll get a point to where you've saved the interest rate. It starts to accumulate on its own, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, she's in there. She's listening.
Are you listening? Right. Why couldn't you stop paying your child support out of that cash value? Why does it have to always continue to come out of your paycheck?
Why didn't I know this 36 years ago? I done paid 36 years of child support.
It doesn't have to come out of your paycheck.
That's why it's so detrimental to men that especially that ain't doing nothing. You ain't got nothing to do.
You ain't gonna be against me in the chat. You understand?
If you come out to my workshop, I'm going to teach you how to take your $1 and make your $1 work 3 different ways, so that you can accomplish different things at the same time. You can build your savings. You can have, your own bank. You can pay your child support. All this stuff can come all out of that cash value, which I'll teach you how to access if you come out to the workshop.
Now, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, well, not even a question. Some ideas at the workshop for you, because I want you to know that, especially when you're in the room with men, because you're gonna have to assert yourself.
I got you.
And because if you ain't got microphones in there, we need to hear you.
Yes, sir.
We need to hear you clear.
Mm-hmm.
And we need you to stay consistent, and your team to stay consistent on how they end. This is what I've seen at workshops. The team will be in there. Men will come in there, but we're so loud and overpowering, right? It's like we overpower the workshop, and the woman that's running the workshop is trying to talk and she can't talk. There's 5 conversations going on, and you understand what I'm saying? You have to nip them in the bud right off the whip. Hey, fellas, and I need y'all everyone to pay attention. If y'all are not here to pay attention, I need y'all to step out. Check it out. My cousin told me that I need to assert myself and let you dudes know that I'm running this workshop.
You got it.
You understand what I'm saying, cuz?
Come, and I'm the type of person that you give me instruction, I can apply.
Yes.
Come and watch.
You're gonna cuss, and a lot of women need that quality. See, a lot of and men too, but I'm just saying. But moving on, I just want to say thank you. You understand what I'm saying for this workshop?
Thank you for
you understand what I'm saying?
Giving me the opportunity to share. To please everybody come out again, June 28th, Black Lives Matter building from 2 to 4 p.m. I'm gonna feed you as well. My team, we're gonna teach you how to get up out of this horrible, this horrible wealth gap. We can fill it. We know how to fill it. There are steps to fill it. Come on out, learn the steps, and just do them.
Okay, Chief, you got any questions for him?
Yeah, one other question.
Yeah, sure.
Even though it's a joke. I mean, no, it's not a joke. No. Like, if I wanted to get in life insurance, not even on my own kid, on somebody else, or whatever. Like, what about all their vital information and things and stuff like that?
So with life insurance, annuities, and IULs,
you
have to have some type of relationship that you are insuring.
So somebody at the can't time, really just go get a girlfriend can't just really go get a life insurance policy on a bike.
Oh no, you can. But you two have to go together, and you have to. You have to go together. You can't just I'll give you a story. Like this guy, because it did happen. Walking around the streets of New California, and he was just life insurance on homeless people for them to die and collecting the insurance. So
that's a hustle.
It's a hustle. He's mad smart. Since then, they had made that. It's a restriction. Right.
He's already a millionaire, though.
Come on. He already had that money in an annuity, or he put it in offshore.
I mean, if we're together and something happened, of course I would want her to be on something, whatever. But you ain't gonna just get an insurance policy on me just to make sure we don't work out. You hear that, Aurelia?
Cuz I got it for you, cuz. Cuz what's one of your strong points you bring to this group. Name one. If you could, I want you to think of a strong point. Not if you could sum it up. What's one strong point you bring to this group?
The strong point I bring, one, it's going to be entertaining. So you will not be bored.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm
a hazard. You will
That's a
not
fact.
be bored. It's fun.
You are not.
It will be
I can see
fundication.
some of your other family in her face. I can see. This ain't one of your fake cousins. I can see Nikki. I see your mom. Yeah.
Yeah, yo.
So when I was just looking at you, I was just seeing some of your cousins.
And let me
Oh, see, this Narragansett land.
Narragansett is, man.
Narragansett land.
Hey, check
Some of you don't look nothing alike at all. But like your family, you've got some strong genetics and shit.
Yes.
But yeah,
Well, John Smith got to a couple of us, you know.
Yeah. But I you know, a lot of us men, and I don't want you women to take this wrong. It's always a push and pull with them when we deal with them. So how it is to go on a workshop and work with a woman, actually, is it going to be a push and pull? Can you understand what I'm trying to say, Chief? Most
with the right
no, I'm just
no. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying if they come right mindset, it should be easy.
Yes. It's like most men have a pull with their woman at home or a female. So now a female running a workshop be a push and pull.
Well, here, come to the workshop and cut this one pull. She won't be able to complain and say, "Why didn't you even just look at the workshop and look into it?" So one less pull on you, right?
It's hard to wait. Yeah. All right. So let me move on. I just want to thank you, man. How could people first and foremost before we end your segment? But I still want you to stay because I got great questions that I want you to chime in. Okay, got you. So where can they find you at?
RIFamilyFinancial.com. All one word. RIFamilyFinancial.com. Go to the events page. You'll see our listing there. Scan the QR code to register. Come on out. Come on out, get in your belly, get food in your mind. Let's get out, folks. We can do this.
Hey, and before
this is easy. Bill is easy. We know how to pay bills. You know what I'm saying?
Be quiet.
My kids, her kids, her.
I just want to enlighten you and show you guys something real quick that I was showing. Chief, can you pull out your phone real quick? Let me show you something. You got your camera? This is how we doing it, man.
All right.
Now.
I'll take a picture of it so you can see it so you know the brand. Yeah, just take a picture of it. All right. Yeah, it might be the case. Yeah, I think it is your case because your internet should pop up.
Hey, your shit is so dope, bro. It comes up. You did the bracelet. It comes up. You register. But on the event Saturday, man, that's dope, man. And you know what I'm saying? And I hope that people that was listening, we had a lot of people in the building today. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all see y'all at this event Saturday. What time is the event again?
2 to 4.
It's from 2 to 4.
Oh, and the building's air conditioned, folks.
So we hot in there.
Won't be hot.
You know what I'm saying? We won't be hot because when you're hot, you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think it's your case.
You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna I might go down in one. Okay, so all right, so I just want to get into one of the questions that was asked to me, and you're a perfect candidate to ask because you're has it in. You gonna give it to me real? Is women employment down in Rhode Island or up? How you see it?
Is women employment down or up?
In our city.
In our city?
I'll say
this. What I see the places that I go, I see women all the time working. I see women working. I see women all the time. Now, if that was something that was on the news, I try not to watch our news too much.
Yes.
Because I find it propaganda.
I don't watch that news at all no more.
You know what I'm saying? I got to get the weather. I got to know what to dress for the morning. You know what I'm saying? A couple of that propaganda slipping in every once in a while. But yeah, so everywhere I go, I am seeing women working. And matter of fact, I see even older women working. Women that shouldn't be working. And I'm like, what's going on? And it makes me think probably got a 401k. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
And I just want to say this, and this is my point of view, cuz. Yo, when I was growing up, I'm older than you, cuz. But when I was welfare was a big thing. That brown check was in everybody's envelope. Everybody's welfare was in the 16th and the 1st was Christmas in our city. Everybody was on welfare. Everybody's mother. There was some families that wasn't on welfare.
Yeah, you brought so many flashbacks just saying that.
What, the brown check?
Yeah, the food stamps. The real food stamps. All of that.
So what I'm saying is, now I look at it, right, cuz? And I see all these women, they ain't on welfare. I see these women, some of these women got 2 and 3 jobs. So when I'm telling this individual, yo, man, don't ever put my women down in my city. Because you know why? Because these women in my city done came a long way. We're not perfect. They're not perfect. Nobody. I'm not trying to say they're perfect, but they got off their butts.
Absolutely.
I guarantee
everybody
you.
I know is got
jobs.
They got something going on.
I don't know no women that ain't got a job.
Exactly. They have some, even a hustle. Even a hustle.
When I was growing up, every woman I knew didn't have a job, damn near.
That's like some real shit, yo. From that.
Right, Chief?
And when you just said that, that made me really think. And I was like,
well, can I say this? Top educated demographic today is Black women. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe more education.
You know my personal thing is, cuz I just believe women said, yo, fuck that. I ain't waiting for no nigga to take care of me. I got to get off my ass. The welfare's only paying me this. I can't wear Gucci. I can't wear Prada. I can't have a new car. You understand what I'm saying?
But welfare back in the day when we was little, like was they as inspiring back then now as they are inspiring and influential for people to?
Nah, they was a crutch back then. Nah,
because they make you go to school or get some type of education, or you only got a limited time
on welfare.
On welfare with their services. Because I know and remember families that was on welfare for
generations.
Yes.
Generations.
Yes.
Yeah. Generations.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like that was the whole goal. They were taught that was the goal. All right, well, after high school.
I remember girls when I was younger, they used to be like, yo, I can't wait to get pregnant so I can get my own apartment and get a check.
That's crazy.
That was a goal for some females.
Right, yo. I was like,
I'm getting my own check. When they got their own welfare check for their kid at 16, they was a woman.
Yo.
That's sad. They was living up to get to that milestone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because they wanted their own money. We came a very long way.
We're the top demographic that's educated in the United States. We have the most education in the United States. We're the one that has the most doctorates, the most bachelor's degrees, we're the demographic.
I don't think you got the most bachelor's degrees though. I think we got to Google that, cuz.
Google. Hit the Google.
Cuz you're
the most educated
in the United States. Who has more bachelor degrees, women or men? Ooh, she crushed you, child. She knows what she's talking about. So in the United States, women earn more bachelor degrees than men. This has been the case for several decades, with women now making up a majority of the
you got me, cuz.
Educated
you got me.
Workforce.
No worries. Yeah. It's all right.
She was right. She touched you up.
Yo, but I can take
education and love, yo. Education and that's all. That's love.
No, I'm saying. So why is the argument then, cuz, that people say that there can't be a woman president? If women are this smart, why they say a woman can't control the world?
Because of their emotions.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Get into it, Chief. Get into it, Chief.
I'm just messing around. Not all women are like that.
You want to know why a woman can't get in office? Because the men in power are just not going to allow it.
basically.
But
It's not. Here's the reason why. Because right now, putting a woman in office would it doesn't hurt them, and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't. Well, how can I put this? It hurts too much now to put to them to put a woman in office until it gets to a point where they have no other choice. See, remember, we've been dealing with this demographic our whole lives and over multiple generations. That whole demographic only does something when their back is up against the wall and they have no choice. Like Lincoln, when he freed the slaves, he had no choice because his back was up against the wall.
Because they couldn't have two governments in one country.
So why do they praise Lincoln like he was a hero?
It was just strategy. I don't think. I don't think he didn't free the slaves because he thought
it was
cool.
Because that's what the teacher taught me in school.
That's called propaganda. But here's the thing. Those who win the war write all the history books. Let me say it again. Those who win the war write all the history books. This is the reason why I homeschool. I'm a big homeschooler, and why I like to travel so much. The history that we have been taught is a whitewashed history. That's a fact. It is meant to make that demographic look a little better about their ancestors, to make them feel better. Yes, for some to feel superior. For some, it's just I can separate myself because that's not really me. That was them.
That's why ours is destroyed and we only learn this.
Exactly. That's why the slaves were purposely not taught to read and write. This is the outcome of it.
You mother, hey!
Them puppies. This is the outcome of it. This is what happens anytime you enslave any kind of people, and then you free them, quote unquote. These are the ramifications that happen from it. Just like our one parts have kept generational wealth forever. They don't see it as generational wealth because they just say, what are you talking about? I grew up poor. I don't have any wealth. But we all know we have what's called social currency that we don't necessarily have. You know what I'm saying? They have doors that can open for them that we don't necessarily have. So in the Black and brown community, what we have is our dollar. That's what we have.
And we need to keep the dollar with.
We ain't heard no more about because I know at the beginning of the year, we had a list of stores that we were not going to shop from and all these things. I know it had an effect for a minute, but I don't hear about it no more.
We did that for a week.
And we went back to the shopping at these stores that we just boycotted and made a tremendous effect on as far as not shopping that week for any of the Black people in this country that did participate in not shopping at certain stores at certain times or whatever. I know some of them stores felt it, but it was like, you just did that all for nothing because look, you was all back here shopping.
This is the reason.
That's why I don't like unifying for shit.
Here's the thing.
Prices on you.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if anybody has read any of his books. There's a gentleman by the name of Dr. Claude Anderson, and if you haven't read his books, please do. And he's on auto books. You can hear his books as well. He is a strong component of group economics. Have you ever heard of that? Mm-hmm. Group economics. Mm-hmm. That basically means, what it means is that just like the Asian community, they make their dollar within their community. They spend their dollar within their community. That's it. If you ever go to an Asian restaurant, how many other people other than Asian people do you see working there?
None.
Very few.
None.
You might get one.
I never seen a Black person in an Asian restaurant.
I ain't never seen a Black person Asian, but you might get like one white girl. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And she speaks Asian. And she speaks Asian.
You know what I'm saying? So, and so this is why I financial empowerment is so important. That's why people have to come out to the workshop. Because with the financial empowerment, we can stop having our dollar only stay in our community for 6 hours. That's ridiculous. And the only reason why it stays in our community for 6 hours because we don't have the businesses in order to pay to. Now, there are some Black business owners here. You're right. But we need more. We need more entrepreneurs. We need more.
Some of the Black businesses that are here are trash. The food's trash.
We need Black banks.
The clothes.
We need Black rental car companies.
That Black bank ain't on Broad Street.
No, it's not. No. We need them. We need them. So, and I think a lot of the reasons why it's hard for Black families to go into entrepreneurship is because we don't have the capital, the upfront money necessary in order to start the business. This is why I say get an IUL. Pay the IUL. You get the life insurance. It protects the person. You get cash value. Borrow from your own cash value. You don't even have to pay it back. And you still get your death benefit. That's one of the ways you make your $1 work 3 different ways.
Yes, you got to because it might be working. That's my hour, man. I want to say thank you to you, man. Appreciate you, cuz. You understand what I'm saying? And I hope to see everybody out there on Saturday from 2 to 4 at 225 Main, the Black Lives Matter building, right. Man. We'll have air conditioning, so definitely be comfortably.
Please show up, y'all.
And food.
And we have food, and I need everybody to come in with open mind and good spirits and with unity and love in your heart. If you don't got that in your heart, stay away, man.
Yeah.
Come learn, come willing to work.
Come on.
And we're
gonna have fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, man. They gonna.
Somebody in the chat said, "Who's cooking the food?"
To be continued. I gotta go confirm with the caterer now. Actually, that's why I'm leaving to go right now. All right, folks.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in. It'll be
who got nasty miracle. Food, Jackson? She said a lot of people have nasty food. Who got nasty food? Say it in the chat. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest out.
RIFamilyFinancial.com. And a quick shout out. I have to give a quick shout out to my honey, Mr. Hot and RI, Stanley Hot and RI, Stanley Bois. Innocence Lost coming out later this year.
Yes.
Yours truly, Mr. Trapp is within it. I am an executive producer of it.
Yes.
We're gonna have it's gonna be another Rhode Island banger, even bigger than Pray for the Bear. We're having a bigger release. Coming out, do the red carpet, everybody.
And can I say this, man? Shout out to Hot RI, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, man, he tried to give me an opportunity. You was there, cuz. Yep. He tried to give me an opportunity to a star role in that movie. And I just had too much things going on in the streets, Chief, that I couldn't sit down and learn this script and get in this movie. But, yo, shout out to
Innocence Lost, and it's fire.
And it's fire.
It's fire.
You understand what I'm saying?
The soundtrack alone, that's what I want to work on too. I think we want to put the soundtrack out. It's fire.
I'm not reading that, Becca. We got some shit started last time over there.
Please don't read that. Please don't read that. I'm sorry. I didn't read it. Please don't read that.
Fire! Hey, yo, I love y'all, man. That's why I love my podcast.
Oh, yeah. I know you was talking about, before we leave, too, you was talking about homeboy that lost his life, unfortunately. I want to shout out the Lido family. You know,
yes, man.
Shout out to the Lido family.
Maria, right?
Maria, yeah, my homegirl Maria. I don't know what happened. Like, she's just not here with us no more. And I want to shout out the Lido family and send them some.
Yes, I forgot about Maria, man.
Nah, man, I was disturbed my whole day yesterday driving. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that shit. But, like, shout out to the Lido family.
Yes, man. Shout out
to Bridget, Maria's sister and best friend. Like, they're all tight.
They're all tight. Yes. I know the whole family.
Nobody out, but y'all know what's up or whatever. So I just want to shout y'all out and go. R.I.P. Maria.
Yes, man. R.I.P. Maria, man. In fact, let's get a moment of silence for Maria, because I did a moment of silence for Level today, and I knew Maria just as much as I knew Level. So let's get a moment of silence for Maria Lido. Damn, life's short, man. That's why, man, as older adults, we must get checked out. We must go to the hospital. We must take care of our physical. You know understand what I'm saying? You have to take care of your physical. You can't help the kids. You can't help nobody, cuz if you ain't taking care of your body, you ain't taking care of your health, how you gonna help this group, cuz? You can't. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the building, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't did it already. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button right now. Keep us in the algorithm. But I'll see y'all guys on Friday because tomorrow I got caught. So I see y'all guys on Friday, man. I love y'all guys, man. Stay cool, man.
And come out Saturday.
And come out Saturday. And I got a message to all you dark-skinned motherfuckers. Hey, listen. You and today and yesterday ain't your friend. Wait till it gets nighttime to come out because
I'm black as hell. I got a black shirt on today.
yeah, you look like a silhouette.
But I'm being an AC though.
You're starting to look like a silhouette.
That Cascadia got a. I feel like I'm in a freezer.
I know
I'm
you.
in the deep freezer.
You are getting black though, Chief.
Negative. I can't get no blacker than I am.
All right. Well, I see y'all guys, man. Peace, love, and hair grease. Stay cool, man. Don't drink no water. Drink Kool-Aid.